Hello. Welcome to the January 2026 Book of the Month live show where I go over the selections that Book of the Month is offering for the month of January. This actually happened yesterday. The picks did, and I like to try to go live when the picks go live. But I've been extremely sick since Christmas, so I couldn't do it yesterday, but I'm here today. My name is Gwen. My channel name is my name. So, for those that don't know me, but I am a subscriber to Book of the Month. I just like to get excited about what the picks could possibly be and which ones I'm going to pick, hear about the ones that you're excited about, gush over the covers, all of the things. So if you're excited, let me know. If you've already picked your book, let me know. And hopefully at the end of this, I'll be able to let you know what I'm going to pick. If you're not subscribed to Book of the Month, I do have a link that gets you your first book for like a discounted rate in the description box of this video. Otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and get started with the picks. Good morning, friends. So you'll have to let me know if you guys chose something or not, or if you're thinking about choosing something. Okay, let's see here. I like this view. This is the best view, I think, so we can see all the books. So we have 6 hardcover selections and then, of course, add-ons. Okay, so first one is this fantasy book called Rings of Fate, limited edition because of the sprayed edges and all of that. If you pick this, it's going to be a little bit more than just your regular subscription price. This is by Melissa de la Cruz. A jaded bar maiden and a desperate prince embark on a high-stakes adventure, risking their hearts to save the realm. 400 plus pages, first in a series, multiple viewpoints, and salacious. So I'm wondering how you guys feel about this. When there's the first book in a series and it's like limited edition and it's hardcover from Book of the Month, does that mean that you're hoping that Book of the Month continues to carry the rest of the series, or do you not care about that Book of the Month logo? Because I put my books on my shelf, like all my Book of the Months are at the very top and they're separated from all the other books. So I'm wondering, like, are you guys skipping this book? Like, even if you're interested in it, are you skipping it because you want your series to match, I'm assuming? Or are you just like, I'll get it, read it, see if I like it, and worry about that later? Let me know. Let's see why we chose it. Reading this book felt like revisiting a favorite fairy tale filled with adventure, yearning, and all kinds of magic. We were charmed by the novel's multifaceted heroine, who is as fierce a defender of her family and what's right as she is a hopeless romantic. The mythology in this novel is intricate and immersive, from ornate regal balls to barren desert climates. This wide-spanning fantasy is world building at its finest. Okay, she's a barmaid who doesn't believe in fairy tales. He's a prince cursed to live one. Okay, that's all I would need to know about that book before going in. But if you want to read more, obviously, do your own research on these books. Okay, next up, Most Eligible. This was a romance debut. I love the cover so much, but I'm really going to try to be good this year with only picking books that I'm super excited about, unless I hear a lot of buzz. If I start hearing buzz about a book, I can always pick it up the next month. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how that progresses. I always start off strong at the beginning of the year saying, I'm not going to buy books unless I really want them. And then as the year goes on, it gets crazy. You know how it is. But let's read about this one. By Isabel Engel. Quick take, a journalist goes undercover on a reality dating show. Can she break a big story without breaking her heart? Female friendships, one of my favorite tropes ever. Salacious, LOL, second chance romance. It's killing me. I hope it's good. If it's good, I'm gonna need you guys to let me know somehow, whether you follow me on Instagram at Lavender Mud and send me a DM, or you're one of my patrons and you can just let me know in Discord, or next month when I'm selecting books, you come back here and tell me, add most eligible to your box because it sounds so cute. Why we chose it. This book felt like watching our favorite reality TV series, compulsively readable, indulgently gossipy, and certifiably binge-worthy. The chemistry between the undercover journalist and country music star sizzles off the pages and had us rooting for their second chance romance. Okay, a country music star. That is so funny. The found family friendship between contestants felt like the refreshing reminders that connections can exist where we least expect them. I like that. Okay, let me take a sip of my tea because I'm still sick. Okay, synopsis. Georgia Rose is not going on the hit reality dating show Love Shack to find love. She's there to write a killer expose on the producers, which will guarantee the journalism job of her dreams. But when Georgia's unforgettable one night stand from the year before, country singer Rhett Auburn steps into the Malibu mansion as the season's new host, all of her carefully crafted plans unravel. It sounds so cute, you guys. But I don't need it. I don't need it right now, at least. This is a perfect book for February. Okay. This one I have like seen around and I've kind of been interested, but I'm like, I still I haven't read anything by this author before. So I'm going to see what people think. But this is Crux by Gabrielle Talent. Quick take, two untethered teens try to grow up without growing apart while they dream of becoming professional rock climbers. Highbrow, multiple viewpoints, underdog, ornate, coming of age. What does ornate mean? What does that mean? It's like another way of saying highbrow. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Why we chose it. This book astutely brings its precocious teenage characters to life, featuring long conversations about their lives, dreams, and how they think about the world. This book immersed us in the world of rock climbing. Its rugged, remote setting amplified the recklessness and bravery of its characters. The writing in this novel is wholly original and intentionally stylized. Oh, I'm so glad that I saw that because that's not my vibe. Combining literary and philosophical sensibilities that made for an erudite read. Okay, that's what they mean by ornate and highbrow. That's not my kind of vibe. I love that for those literary fiction readers that that's their jam, but that is not my jam. So, Dan and Tama are two teenagers in their last year of high school in the southern Mojave Desert. One is a gifted golden child, the other a mouthy burnout. Climbing boulders in trash-strewn parking lots during cold desert nights, they seal their unique bond and dream of a life of adventure. Oh, I should have been checking content warnings, or maybe I just didn't see it in the other ones. This book contains mentions of sexual assault and domestic abuse. Okay, so that's for Crux. And yeah, I don't think that's going to be the one for me. Okay. Next up, Lost Lambs by Madeline Cash, contemporary fiction. Three daughters navigate dating, adolescence, and their parents' dissolving marriage in this quirky, clever story. So multiple viewpoints, quirky, LGBTQ plus themes, and salacious. Why we chose it. This is a big-hearted original take on a dysfunctional family drama with characters who prove that coming of age can happen at any age. The book expertly balances a juicy, unpredictable plot with thought-provoking explorations of community, faith, and American adolescence. We couldn't stop chuckling while reading this book. The voice is singular, and there's a running bit of wordplay that had our entire editorial team laughing out loud. Well, that's interesting. I also think this cover is also interesting. Okay, the synopsis. The Flynn family is coming undone. Catherine and Bud's open marriage has reached its breaking point as their daughters spiral in their own chaotic orbits. Abigail, the eldest, is dating a man in his 20s, nicknamed War Crime Wes, Louise, the middle child, maintains a secret correspondence with an online terrorist. The brilliant youngest Harper is being sent to wilderness reform camp due to her insistence that someone or something is monitoring the town's citizens. This sounds wild. Casting a shadow across their lives and their small coastal town is Paul Alabaster, a billionaire shipping magnate. Rumors of corruption circulate, but no one dares dig too deep. No one except Harper, whose obsession with a mysterious shipping container sends the family hurtling into a criminal conspiracy, one that may just bring them closer together. This book contains mentions of suicidal ideation. Interesting. Oh, so they do have like where you can click and read a sample. Okay, this sounds so interesting. Let me know your thoughts. All right. I'm not going to say this is a Barnes and Noble exclusive because how are they saying this is a Barnes and Noble exclusive? Okay. It's just an early release, basically, but it's fine. Read it before it hits other bookstores on January 20th. So, The Future Saints by Ashley Winstead, which I know a lot of you guys are really excited about. It's contemporary fiction, so it's not romance, but I did read a romance book called Fool Me Once by Ashley Winstead previously, like when it came out like a few years ago. I hated it, like hated it. So I think for me, Ashley Winstead is going to stay a thriller author unless everybody starts raving about this book. Okay. Quick take. The lead singer of an indie band must balance newfound fame and a budding romance while healing from a tragic loss. The Future Saints. Okay. Early release, good to know romance, drug and alcohol use, multiple viewpoints, siblings. Why we chose it. We were moved by the messy, rewarding relationships at the heart of this novel, from complicated families and friendships to a sparkling, budding romance. The novel's poignant exploration of grief, baggage, and learning to heal again in the face of tragedy felt cathartic to read. With its immersive look into the music world, this book gives a behind-the-scenes glimpse into the struggle of balancing fame with authenticity. Okay. The best love stories are the ones you don't expect. When record executive Theo meets Future Saints, they're bombing at a dive bar in their hometown. Since the tragic death of their manager, the band has been in a downward spiral, and Theo has been dispatched to coax a new and successful album out of them, or else let them go. And then Theo is struck by Hannah, the lead singer. I'm sure you can see where this is going. But yeah. I will not be choosing this, but everybody needs to let me know if it's good and I need to pick it up, and don't just compare it to Daisy Jones and the Six, because I will pick it up. Okay. And then our last main pick is a thriller Anatomy of an Alibi by Ashley Elston. Quick take. After two women swap identities, they find themselves caught in an even bigger crime, a murder case. Good to know. Multiple viewpoints, nonlinear timelines, slow build, who done it. Why we chose it. We never knew who to trust in this story. It's filled with deceitful characters and complex relationships that we wanted to learn about. The book's multiple perspectives and timelines created an intricately reading experience that felt like completing a satisfying puzzle. The suspense in this thriller slowly builds, helping to create an eerie sense of atmospheric tension. Okay, everyone at Chantilly's bar noticed out-of-towner Camille Bayliss. Red lips, designer heels, sipping, and a Negroni. But that woman wasn't Camille Bayliss. It was Aubrey Price. So Camille appears to have the picture-perfect life. She's married to hotshot lawyer Ben and is the daughter of a wealthy Louisiana family. Only nothing is as it seems. Camille believes Ben has been hiding dirty secrets for years, but she can't find proof because he tracks her every move. Aubrey Price has been haunted by the terrible night that changed her life a decade ago. She's convinced Benjamin Bayliss knows something about it. Living in a house full of criminals, Aubrey understands there's more than one way to get to the truth, and she may have found the best way in. So they hatch a plan. For 12 hours, Aubrey will take Camille's place. Camille will spy on Ben, and the two women will get the answers they desperately seek. Except the next morning, Ben is found murdered. Both women need an airtight alibi, but only one of them has it. And one false step is all it takes for everything to come undone. Okay, so those are the main picks for January. Let me know what you're thinking. Okay, and then we will go over the add-ons. Good morning. Morning. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Ral. Yeah, I take ornate to mean just overly flowery writing, which means, Gwen, do not read that book. I already picked my book yesterday. I picked the most eligible. Okay, I hope you love it. I picked Lost Lambs. It got me. Yeah, it sounds really different, like something I haven't read before. So I love that. Okay, let's see what my main pick is going to be. And then I think I'm going to go with the thriller pick because that is one of my most anticipated because I did read Ashley Elston's last book and really enjoyed it, The First Lie Wins. So I read that one, really enjoyed it. So I'm willing to give another book a go and see if, they're an author that I want to keep reading from or not. And it sounds interesting. I already had it on my radar before this. So now let's do the add-ons. Ooh, early release, Alice Feeney. This is another one of my most anticipated. Is it down here? Yes. Okay, new and recent add-ons. Okay, they kind of changed the layout of this page, I feel like. Okay, Skylark, which is historical fiction, poignant tale of bravery in the face of oppression, spanning centuries but connected by an underground city in Paris. 400 plus pages, nonlinear timeline, multiple viewpoints, and war. So we have 1664 and 1939. Those are your vibe. Let's see, Alice Feeney, My Husband's Wife, the thriller pick. Two women claim the same identity in this unpredictable thriller. This is interesting because I'm probably going to choose this one, but you know how they're claiming the same identity? And then in the Ashley Elston book, they're swapping lives. So it's kind of a little similar about obsession, deception, marriage, and revenge, multiple viewpoints, puzzle, nonlinear timeline, marriage issues, mentions of suicide. I'll probably add that to my box. So there's my two books. Okay, let's see. The Odds of You. Love this cover. Have seen this around. When a best-selling author and an emerging actor keep crossing paths, they'll face the odds of falling in love together. Emotional, salacious rural writer's life. Someone has to let me know how that one is. Ooh, I'm so tempted by this one because I really, really enjoyed the first book. And I always give this author 4 stars. And I love this cover so much. So an exhilarating sequel about the power of forgiveness, renewed promises, and the risk we take to protect those we love. Multiple viewpoints, nonlinear timeline, action-packed, second in a series. Yeah, the last thing he told me. And then The Night We Lost Him, I haven't read yet, but it's on my TBR. So are they all together? I think just the first 2 books are together. Anyway, I might add this to my box. I'm debating, guys. Do I want it? Do I not want it? Okay. The Rebel and the Rose. Paranormal romance. Welcome to the city of Fatum, where love, magic, and political intrigue collide in a spellbinding sequel. 400 plus pages, second in a series, multiple viewpoints, enemies to lovers. The Wicked. Okay, these I feel like, are these repeats? Yeah, these are repeats down here. I think even The Rebel and the Rose was, to be honest, Where He Left Me and this memoir. Okay. So those are options too. But yeah, let me know if you're going to add anything onto your box as well. But again, these are the main picks. I'm going with this one. Yeah. So, all right. Let me see. Lost Lambs. Lost Lambs was your choice. Order of Future Saints. Okay, Wendy, I need your thoughts. Did you read the other romance by this author? I would not recommend, but let me know how this one is. Hi, I'm sort of alive, Jesse. Right there with you, girl. Okay, I wanted 4 books, but decided on only getting 2. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm saying. I mean, they have some really good picks this month. So that's good. They're starting off strong. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I'm definitely getting the 2 thrillers. I'm going to think about getting the Laura Dave book as well. But tomorrow I will be going over the Aardvark book club picks. But have a happy new year. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Take some Tylenol before you go out. And if you're not going out, just have a nice chill night at home, read some books, finish out the year strong, and then come back tomorrow to talk to me about more books. But yeah, all right, everybody have a great day, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.